Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. Last episode, we took Dublin and gave it to our youngest son, well, the youngest son of age, who really likes us because we granted him a county that offsets that law succession change, and he's going to be happy for the next 10 years, it looks like, which is pretty good. I doubt we're going to live 10 years longer, though. We're 62. We might. But time is of the essence because we have this strong claim that has been fabricated thanks to our chancellor. This will not pass down to any one of our kids. If we die tomorrow, we lose the ability to go to war with Kildare. Looking at Kildare, he has a full garrison of 1,700 troops. If we look at his pacts, he just has non-aggression pacts with everyone. He doesn't have an alliance. So this would be the time to go. We can raise 2,300 troops plus an additional 565 from our vassals, and I believe we will need them, and it's better to use them. We do have some money in the bank for mercenaries if need be, but I think we will be fine. So, before we get started, I would just want to sort of touch on my counselors just a bit. Let's see. Yep, both indeed are paying me rather than the Pope. It's good to check. Amgaled and Tola are paying me, which is nice. We're making 6.92 ducats a month based on peacetime, which is good. But without further delay, let's go ahead and press this while we can. Let's declare the war here to claim Kildare. We're going to send that and stand our military up as per usual, and this time we are gathering all of our forces here in Ormond. Let's make sure we are at a respectable speed here. I don't want to get caught out with a bad maneuver. Oh, and this is from our plot. The spy master from the other court seems to be going through. We are still paused. He's going to be at Leinster 11 October. So one group, the group of 200, will not be out of Leinster in time. So let me stand down those 208 troops. These will continue to march on and be gone in plenty of time. Let's stand these guys down as well. So we've lost essentially 200 troops, but the rest are coming to visit here in Ormond. And that should still be enough troops. We've got 831 plus, or the 119. There we go. Let's merge all of these groups together and go ahead and assign our generals. We want Aed in the center. He is our cavalry leader. Oh, and plus 20 on the flank. All right, so Aed, I think you are going to be a great flanker, good sir. So we need someone in the center. A 32 defense, 30 combat and farmland, step and plains, morale defense. So it looks like our boy Malakay will be leading the center, and then I want Darmay on the side. These other units will join here shortly. I almost want to nip on over and smash this guy. He has lower morale than we do. We do have flanks. And I'll just tell these guys to join us when the battle is over. We should be there fairly quickly here. We have that morale advantage. The flank will grow. We have 2 full flanks. Success. And the complicity was discovered. So our dangerous faction that was forming here to change the succession law is done because he is dead. However, it is known that we are a killer, which wasn't exactly what we wanted. All right, so looking at the battle, they only have 1 general, and he is on the side flank that we have smashed. Our vassals are going to continue to pile in and reinforce our flanks, which is good. 25% war score there. I believe we can stand down our vassal levies here and give pursuit. He is going to be back at Kildare. We can join him. And our flank is not exposed. Excellent. If this guy decides he wants to fight with us, we can pick him off. He's going to ossuary. Let's see if we can beat him to the punch. Be the defender and get... No, we weren't the defender, but they are on their last legs. No war score from that little 5% there. He's going back to Kildare, it seems. We're just going to sort of ping-pong him back and forth. And then once this this group is done, we will stand down the other vassal levies here. So he's heading back to Austria. We will get rid of our vassal levies at that time. All right, Karnak. So our daughter claims she would be a better chancellor than Darmnall. Look, give him a chance. This will sort of postpone that choice for now. We've got bigger fish to fry. We've broken that flank and there. All right, let's make a brand new unit. The barony, the liege levy. So we want to scoot these two barony, select this unit, and stand them down. And our 2,300 troops will bounce back to Kildare and then continue on with the siege. There you go. And he shouldn't be powerful enough to siege down anything anymore. So just looking here, 3.4% every 12 days. Let's go ahead and speed up that siege while we can. These guys needed 1,100 to continue siege progress, but they don't have it. But we do. A long slog here. So while we're at it, let's take a look at our Chancellor. He is an 11, and he is not a landholder. So even if we do have to give it to our daughter, we won't be upsetting anyone too awful powerful. They raided the camps of the besiegers. Ouch. So we were hit just a bit. Our daughter is also a good age, and she is a very heavy diplomat. She's of the soldier learning, but she is skilled in the ways of diplomacy for sure. And there's an open counselor position. So our previous chancellor seems to have died, and lo and behold, our daughter is a much better chancellor. Let's have her fabricate claims on, let's see. Connacht has 1,800, Breffni has 2,000, and Oriel has 1,700. So it looks like Oriel's the way to go. He is independent. He has no packs. That is where our chancellor is going to go. Fabricate the claim there in Oriel. And we will continue on. So that is our daughter, believe it or not, fabricating that claim. The son was born, more family members. And let's just get this siege down. We could choose to assault, but you kind of want a 10-to-1 ratio. If we had 9,000 troops, that would be a much better ratio to attack with. So Kelek is a 1-2. This guy's going to be a good general, I think. Let's educate him in the martial style with our mayor. And hopefully he can pick up some good traits there. We are about to siege down the first holding here. 3.4% is slow. If you can get a siege leader, that would be ideal. Earl Ormond seeks to fabricate a claim on the petty kingdom of Munster. Our vassal is trying to fabricate on us. A 66% chance of success. If we fail, he might declare war on us or flee to another court. So when we are done with this war, we may throw this guy in jail as he is trying to act dishonorably towards us and fabricate a claim on our whole kingdom. Ideally, we want him to step down and essentially, disease outbreak, kill the besiegers. We are having a rough time with this siege for sure. 95%, come on. 7.2% every 12 days is a better ratio there, though. I wonder if we could just nip on over and wipe out this army real quick and gain that 5% war score. Let's see what we got. And there we go. So just a quick nip on over. We offer peace, enforce our demands, And now we are in charge of Kildare. Now that is within our limits. We can hold it. There is a small period of changeover. And looking at the... Ooh, we can create the Kingdom of Ireland. Because we own 51%. Excellent, let's do it. All right. We have fulfilled the ambition to become King of Ireland. And Ireland is now our title. Let's stand down here. The besiegers, defenders, besiegers. We are now sporting the Irish colors. We'll disband the units. And now we essentially have claims on all of this land. People are voting. That's good. We have just one unlanded son. The Duchy of Meath. Now that we are a king, we can create that duchy and actually hand that to a son of ours. More prestige, costing us a little bit more gold. I mean, it's good to have all the titles in the realm sort of spoken for and accounted for. What's our last ambition? Amass wealth. Sounds good. Let's do it. All right. So we can nominate a successor, and it looks like there is only one vote. Prince Flatham is voting for Tanis Tog. So he's not even voting for himself. That is curiouser and curiouser. Our vote is sort of the tiebreaker. If we were to land our son as a count somewhere, give him, say, Kildare, he will have a vote. And I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and grant him just the county of Kildare since we just took it. That'll increase his opinion by 40. All right. So those vassals are now his to decide what to do with. We are the heir. So if these guys, if our children decide to stand against us, then they can be in prison. We could take that. That would be pretty awesome. But now as King of Ireland, we can ask to vassalize some of these people, which he will not accept because of the power difference. Okay, let's go to Breffni and see if he will accept vassalization. He will not. How about Connacht? He won't do it. Small difference in rank. How about you, the good sir? So our power isn't exactly high enough to really get vassals, but as we start taking more land, we can indeed get these guys to reconsider. Now we can declare war because we have the de jure claim on Ireland, but this would keep him in charge. So the question is, do we want to keep him in charge, or do we want to take it for ourselves with a fabricated claim and then, pass it down to a family member? Which I believe we can do that. But as of now, old boy here, the Earl of Ormond, there's a 59% chance that he will stand against us. As far as he is concerned, he has 1,300 troops. So what I'm going to do is raise up just my levy. We will converge here on Ormond just in case we are not successful. Then we shall throw him in prison. Or at least try. If he raises up against us, then our military will be at full strength, ready to go. And he will not know what's coming. Alright, we want Aed on our flank since he is a master flanker. And our center... Oh, wow. Great defense. Not a whole lot of damage. Damage 5. Morale defense. Defender minus 10, minus 5. This guy's got impressive defense. We will keep him in. Alright, 59% chance. He is now tucked away in the dungeon. Let's stand our troops down then. And let's decide what we want to do with this traitor. We can ransom him back at the cost of 70 gold, which he will pay. We can execute him, but that is viewed as tyrannical. We can banish him, which is viewed as sort of tyrannical. So what we are going to do is we are just going to throw him in the Oublet, the deepest, darkest place in our dungeon, and we are going to wait for him to die. There isn't that many heirs along the way. Let's see if we can get him to step down. Can we, let's see, revoke the title, the county of Ormond. Let's see, so the other vassals won't like the fact that we're pulling land, but that's fine. Dishonorable, murdered close kin. Yeah, this 15-year-old is shade, but she won't have to be around for long if you get my meaning. All right, Princess Roise of Ireland might be a good chaplain or a learner. Let's educate her in the style of learning. Well, let's go by rank and see if we can improve some opinion. Flatham, the Earl. Yeah, we need him to like us a little bit more. His opinion will increase because we are trusting our son with our daughter, his sister essentially. There are 3 votes for Tadeg and 1 from Darmay. So Earl Roth. You know what, Tanis Tadeg? You're a good guy. I like you. We'll go ahead and nominate him as well. Awesome. So in the realm, we can try to increase our crown authority. Let's see, papal investiture. Bishops more loyal to their liege. The Pope would not be pleased. So this will tick off the Pope. Centralization, we can increase our domain and vassal limit. We can try to go ahead and do that. Feudal taxation. I don't want to mess with taxation too awful much. We do make a bit of money when the troops are done. 6.74, that is fine. We can grant 2 more commanders. Let's see, so we've got a few 13s. 16.5 damage, but lower defense. Donchad, you are now a commander, good sir. And our other commander shall be... terrible modifiers. Cerebral. He's a good defender. We won't use him exclusively, but, you know, we can use him in an emergency situation. All right, so Oriel. We've got a 17% chance of success here in Oriel to take this for ourselves, which if we want to increase our power, that would definitely be the way to go. We have a few... Oh, I see. Bishop Amalgd here in Leinster is not pleased. Oh, and... okay, so we can send him a gift here. Just bribe him 24 bucks to get his opinion up even higher so he can continue giving us church money. Bishop Tola is over here in Thoman. We don't want to really upset him, so I won't send him. His request is to be allowed to duel his rival. So our kinsman, but not the heir. Let's see, he wants permission, so we can allow the duel. He'll be very grateful. Let's see, he is our kinsman. He's disappointed, and he is banished. Go ahead and knock yourself out, guy. He's pleased. I wonder if he'll get killed in the duel. That will be interesting for sure. How are things going? Oh, there's plague. So this green right here is the plague of consumption. Let's take a look at the characters here and see if they have been consumed. Does anyone have consumption? It looks like they may. Yeah, if we get consumption, that will lower our troop count effectively. It'll kill off pretty much everyone in the realm, and it will just need to breeze over. How's the King of Scotland? What do you hold? Just that center right there. He is in 2 different wars, defending and defending, so there is a pretty big Scottish revolt that we can take advantage of. It looks to be pretty segmented. Can we get in nice with, say, the King of England? Your heir is already betrothed. That's a shame. Who is our best daughter? Kyrek is 18. The King of England's son, his heir is 12. If this girl were to... Nope. We can't make her disappear. How about the Gwynedd? Do you have a betrothal? You don't. We could use you as an alliance if he stays alive. This is a pretty small disjointed group, but you do have 3,000 troops, and that would be very handy indeed. Huh, so you're 47, and you have a wife, who we can get a little bit of leverage on. We could marry off the heir of the petty kingdom of Dewharth to our daughter. Get that relationship up, then their 3,000 troops will come to our aid whenever we decide to become King of Ireland, which might be pretty powerful. Let's see what supporters lie in wait here. We'll try to kill Nestfek Furch Eystein. What kind of plot power do we have? 10 and 9 and 9, 7 and 6, 40, 50, 60, 70-ish. Oh, geez. Our kinsman has contracted consumption. The plague is spreading. It is now in Leinster, and that is going to do a number on our troop count, I believe. So even if we were to get this claim, it might not be good. And if we catch consumption, we are as good as dead. Countess Yoren has inherited the County of Ormond. So she is now our vassal. So it looks like he has died. Oh no, he was murdered on orders. Alright, so she's still pretty upset with us. 3 years for dishonorable until basically the end of the game, murdered close kin. Can we bump her off? Almost. Can we bump her off? Eh. She does have strong claims to that county. 87% might not be bad. We can essentially wipe out this family line. Who is... Yeah, there isn't that many heirs to inherit. It may come to us when it's all said and done. Alright, you know what? I think we're fine for now. We don't want to... We don't have a good shot with her, but what we do have is a better shot with her. 87%. We'll invite everyone to the plot. We should see... Yeah, we've got 4 backers already that's going to join. Heir to the Bishopric of Cashel. Alright, even more is joining. Bishop Bowden, our father-in-law, died a natural death. Okay, sounds good. Even more plot power is coming in. There's 87 and 98. We just need to get the most powerful person, the Earl of Desmond. Send him 36 gold here. Make it worth his while to join. Then we will have 100% plot power. The plot should kick off then. Don't know how successful we'll be with as many loose lips as we have. 6%, 8%. Our next highest is 8%. Can we just chip off a little bit more? 21 gold, not bad. A few months' wages to get another plot backer. Now, if she discovers it, that plot power is going to reduce. What we can do is send our spy master here to build the spy network in Ormond and increase our plot power even more to try to keep it above 113. What do we have here? Hunyad's host. Where did you come from? Looks like these are just some random old raiders off to seek fame and fortune in other places. That's fine. They're getting consumption and the mild winter. They're losing troops. And that's going to be pretty devastating when that gets across Ireland. If we're lucky, maybe this lady will catch consumption, and her daughter will catch consumption, and then we'll be the only one left to claim. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We have moved on Kildare, incorporated it, and became the King of Ireland. So in the next episode, hopefully the Countess of Ormond will meet an unruly fate. We might be able to claim Oriel for ourselves and move up, and then put some pressure on these guys to bend the knee and become our vassals peacefully. But that's going to do it for me in this episode. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for our newly anointed King of Ireland. I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.